Well, hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to show you the south end of Siesta Key and Turtle Beach, so stay tuned. So right now we're at the south end of Siesta Key. Right behind me it dead ends and you can't go any farther, and Casey Key's the next key down. So this is pretty much, we're headed north. Siesta Key is about 7 miles long as the crow flies, and I just want to show you the south end. If you just watched the last video about Casey Key, this key's got a different vibe, different personality, and I hope you want to stay tuned and check this one out too. Although now I'm behind a garbage truck. So right up here on the left is going to be Turtle Beach. I'm going to turn in there. This is part of the Turtle Beach State Park area right here. There's a canal right there that goes out to the Intercoastal. Just for reference, on my right is the Intercoastal, my left is the Gulf. So right here is Turtle Beach. Sorry for the dump truck view. We'll drive in here and show you what Turtle Beach looks like. So ocean straight ahead of us. This is Turtle Beach here. Just a note that it's a year past the hurricane of October of 2025, Milton and Helene, so I'll give you a reference point. These stop signs we're looking at, when a Category 5 hurricane comes through, it pushes a lot of sand. And all of the beach in front of us on the ocean was basically pushed inland. So when I turn this corner, I don't have a picture because I think I lost it on my phone because it died, but right here, this sign I'm looking at here, sand was probably 7 foot tall. When I walked from that shower basin to try to get to the beach, I was walking 6 foot over my head right here. This whole parking lot was full of 6 foot of sand, believe it or not. They had to use front end loaders to get all the sand cleared out of here. These dunes and the sand was over here. This condo complex right here, each one of those ground floor units had 6 or 7 foot of sand in them. So it's pretty brutal. So this is Turtle Beach. And I'll just do a quick shot. I'll walk out there real quick and show you guys what today's beachfront view is like. So this here is Turtle Beach. Quite the view. Gulf of Mexico, Gulf of America, whatever you call it now. Yep, this is what Turtle Beach looks like. About a year ago, this was all renourished with sand, meaning they hauled in truckload after truckload of sand from Central Florida and renourished the beach. Of course, the hurricane removed all that sand. This beach used to be a lot bigger. That condo complex right there probably had 20 or 30 yards of sand in front of it, and right now it has rock. So just a little tidbit about the hurricane. This here is to the canal that leads out to the Intercoastal. Nice day here. It's about 70 degrees. Spyder says 79. But again, all these signs you're looking at, I was walking over top of those signs. It's amazing the cleanup that happened over the past year. But nice little beach though. We can walk down here from where we're staying, and it's kind of the hidden gem on the south end of Siesta Key. The main draw, of course, is the main beach, and I'll take you there in the next video. Just wanted to give you a tour of the Turtle Beach area here. Yeah, pretty low speed, 30 miles an hour. One nice thing too, if you have an RV, this is the Turtle Beach campground. It's the only key for hundreds of miles that has a campground on it. I think they fit about 30 or 40 units in there. Really small. Again, access right out to Turtle Beach. That place is booked year round. You never come here when that place has a vacancy. Yeah. Every morning, my wife and I walk down about 3 miles, 2 miles down and 2 miles back. And yeah, nice walk. Nice area, a lot of just condos. This is an area full of some very expensive homes and mainly condos. Beautiful area. See a lot of people riding there. I've seen spiders come down here, motorcycles. They just tour from kind of key hop from key to key and just take these low speed rides. Today I'm running an errand, so I just figured I'd bring you along. You're probably watching this video after the Casey Key video, and in that video I was using my Insta360 to get some cool shots, and I realized it's an old model, and when you film in 4K, which is what my helmet camera gives you the view of, and I was switching to the 360, it went to 1080. 1080 used to be the gold standard, and it's no longer, and at least it bothered me. I hope it didn't bother you guys, but yeah, jumping from 4K to 1080 was kind of distracting for me, so I'm on my way to get a new 360 camera to give you guys sharper and better 360 images. I think it would really serve well for these kind of rides up and down these keys in Florida to have a different perspective. So anyway, if that bothered you in the last video, I will have that corrected hopefully in the next one. A lot of nice homes. See a lot of golf carts here, cruising up and down the key. Beautiful area. Just before the Christmas rush. It's now mid-December, so this place is gonna really come alive here in a couple of weeks with the snowbirds and the Christmas crowd. See a lot of houses like this white one that used to be ground level. They're raising them up after the hurricane. They come in and jack up the whole house and raise them 4 or 5 feet. There's about 3 houses. I notice these things on my daily walk that you go by them, and over the past year they've jacked them up and tried to get them off of ground level due to the storm surge that came through here. Place is looking pretty good though. So we're headed north. I'll exit off on the south bridge. There's 2 bridges that go on Siesta Key, a south bridge and a north bridge. Today I'll just go to the south bridge, show you the little hub of activity up here, and then north I'll do another video on and take you to Siesta Key Beach and the village of Siesta Key. Nice little quaint village, but this is the quiet end. Maybe I'll head down one of these side streets and try to get another view of the beach. So we'll slow down to 25 miles an hour as we come into a little bit more of a hotel area. This is where Crescent Beach actually starts here in north. You can't really see it, but yeah, we're not far from the oceans, right at the end of the street here. Siesta Key has a trolley. You see one coming here. There's a trolley loop that goes from here to downtown Sarasota, and there's like 5 or 6 trolleys that just rotate all day long, so you can just hop a trolley and take it wherever you want on Siesta Key. It's free. It's very convenient. This is kind of the little market area of the south end here. Some restaurants, 7-Eleven, there's a bakery. Up on the corner here, popular hangout. Crescent Club, which goes back, I think, 50 years. A lot of old timers hang out here. Captain Kurtz, you see the big flag and the tiki. Big area right here for nightlife. This place is usually rocking. Right now it's noon on a Wednesday, so not so much, but this is the little kind of the hub of activity on the south end. So what I'll do now is I'll exit the key to the right here and save the rest of Siesta Key for another video. So I'll show you the exit here. We'll go across the drawbridge. I'm actually going to Costco, but I'll take you through a back little neighborhood that I think is kind of cute. Old Florida homes. This is the drawbridge, South Bridge drawbridge. There's the marina. Some restaurants and fishing places up here to the right. Intercoastal. Sorry, no 360 view today. Bright buildings. And then the intersection up here we're coming to is Tamiami, or 41, that runs up and down the coast. So up here on the left, you'll see a empty, vacant piece of land. After the hurricane, they put all the hurricane debris here, and this was stacked, just full. This whole property was full of hurricane debris for about 9 months. Piled as high as you could pile it. It looked like a landfill. It's all gone now, but all the debris from the hurricane was stacked there and then trucked away. Come out there, guy. This is US 41. I'm just going to snake here and then make a quick left and go through some old school neighborhoods. So kind of getting off the Key and back to mainland Sarasota. So just down here is like an old school Florida neighborhood. I don't know why I like coming through here so much, but it just reminds me of 80s Florida. My grandmother used to live in Florida. So, showing my age here, but I came down one time for spring break in the late 80s, and this neighborhood reminds me of the place my grandmother lived. It's just these small, kind of concrete, one-story Florida homes, and I think they're kind of cute when they're well kept. Just looks like a different vibe than the Key. It's just got these, you know, some have garages, some have carports. Just reminds me of where my grandma lived, and a memory of me staying with my grandma on spring break in the 80s, driving down from Michigan, and kind of she was in Central Florida somewhere, nowhere near Sarasota, but this little meandering 25-mile-an-hour street just sort of reminds me of old school Florida, and it probably is. These places have probably been here since the 40s or 50s, but I just like coming through this neighborhood because it keeps me off the busy main drag, and I can kind of cruise through here and look around and get to Costco just as easy, but take the scenic route, which is why I make videos for you guys. You get the scenic route. These little quarter roundabouts, I guess they're just to slow people down. Nope, gonna get the red. So anyway, hope you liked this short, small video of me running an errand and show you a little bit of South Siesta Key. And plenty more to come. Hope you liked the video. We'll end this one here, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.